Hey, Hottie.
Hey.
I'm headed camping down in the Keys. You want to come with me?
A total stranger? Yes, I would like to just jump in your truck attached to a trailer. Let's go. Hey, I'm Rachel.
And I'm Joe.
And we are
two crazy campers. After losing a combined weight of more than 200 pounds.
We realized we had so much more energy for activities.
Come along with us as we explore the great outdoors.
And join us on a brand new adventure.
Well, this isn't a new adventure. We're headed back down to the Keys. We're going to Bahia Honda State Park.
But this never gets old.
I'm so excited about this trip. It's been a couple months since we've been out in Eleanor. Just a really busy summer, but now that the fall is here, it's not 120 degrees on the beach.
That's nice.
I'm ready to get back camping, and this trip, we have one of the best sites in the park.
It's a water site.
Site number 17.
So excited.
So come along with us as we go down to the Keys. So we are about halfway there. We had to stop and get gas. I forgot that we have to stop like every 100 miles, whatever, to get gas when you tow in the RV. And we're not getting as good of gas mileage as we even used to. I'm only getting like 7.8 miles per gallon. Not sure if there's an issue with the truck because it's been hesitating to start sometimes, or if it's because there's a lot of wind. It is very windy out there.
Extremely windy.
So it could be that. So when we get back, we'll take the truck in. It's running. It just feels like, you know, I'm missing power, but if I'm going into a lot of wind, that definitely is going to affect it.
We should get there just in time for the blowing of the conch shells, and that's how we know we are finally in the Conch Republic.
Looking at that water, I don't know how much paddleboarding we're going to get done.
That is one of my favorite sounds in the whole world, though, is just the sound of waves.
Now the good thing is we're like on the other side, so there's a chance that the island will kind of protect us and it won't be as rough, so we can launch the paddleboard right out of the back of our rig.
We will see. I'm going to be happy no matter what, because whether we can launch the paddle boats or not, we can at least listen to the waves, look at the water, and relax.
What are you smiling at?
I may not go inside of this camper for the entire 2 nights that we're here. Look at this. It's like we have our own little beach. I'm going to just throw a bedspread down here, and I plan on spending a lot of time right in our little backyard.
So this is Bahia Honda State Park. This is one of the best campsites. They have, I think, 12 of them on the water, but some of them are better than others. So this is probably the last of the best ones.
Yeah.
So if you look over this way, they're on the water, but they're getting closer to the bridge, closer to the road noise. They have all of those big rocks and everything, whereas if you look for us, we have more of an open area.
Yeah, like I can just walk right on there.
And then when you go that way, those have like a lot more beachfront, and they're a little bit more towards the bay, but this is like the last of the best spots, and it just happened to open up. We were supposed to be here, but over around the corner, not on the water, and this opened up. The only thing is I screwed up. We were supposed to be here Sunday to Wednesday. I got so excited when I saw it, and it was open for the entire week, so we could have stayed till Friday if we wanted to, if I didn't have football games. But I got so excited, I booked it Saturday to Tuesday by accident, and of course we had to give back Saturday because we had to be at church on Sunday. But at least we're going to get 2 nights here. So it's like 1.5 days. We don't have to check out till 1 o'clock. And that's about when we're going to leave. Like right at 1 o'clock.
They're going to have to kick us out.
So we're going to go ahead and set up the rig. We just have to drop the stabilization jacks. And then plug in the water, plug in the electric, and we'll be set to go. Okay, I have a challenge for you.
Okay.
We have our Turbo Ant scooters with us.
We do.
They're supposed to go 30 miles.
Yes, but we know we don't normally push it.
No. Well, I think we should try to take them to the other side of the 7-mile bridge.
Aww.
That would be about 15 miles round trip, because you got the 7-mile bridge plus a little bit on this side and a little bit on the other side. There's a prize if we can do it.
Well, this isn't gonna take any exercise. Like, that's super easy to do.
Yeah, but we are risking the fact that if the battery runs dead, we would have to kickstart it the rest of the way.
Right.
Just on the other side of the 7 Mile Bridge
is what?
Is that Porky's restaurant that has that pork belly.
Oh!
Which we can have on beef, butter, bacon, and eggs.
Oh, wow.
And if we go during happy hour, I gotta double check if they're still having it. But if I remember right, it was like $5.
Okay. So the only thing we have to do is, because we can't have any of the dipping sauce or anything that comes with it, you have to somehow sneak in some of your mayonnaise.
Oh, we can do that. I was gonna try to make some mayonnaise. If, you know, if we can go all the way, because here's the thing, there is a giant bridge on the 7 Mile Bridge where it goes way up high.
Oh.
And that might be pushing it where we'd have to kick it, but I think we should at least
try it.
Go down the old 7 Mile Bridge, which goes about a third of the way across, and then it dead ends because they started tearing down the old bridge.
Right.
But I think it would be really cool because once we get outside of the park, we could launch the Skydio drone and have it follow us, and you could get like a really good view of the Florida Keys. So the only thing that I don't like about coming camping at Bahia Honda is if you wear Crocs, our campsites are pebbles, and they keep getting caught underneath my shoes.
We have a neighbor that just pulled up. Look at this beautiful manatee. Hi, friends. Well, hello, sweethearts. I hope you're having a good Monday. Will Joe notice if I swipe a piece of bacon? Let's see if he notices. Joe is cooking on the Blackstone.
Excuse me. I'm missing some bacon.
There was a heron in the area.
Is there any chance you grab bacon?
This park is amazing for bird watching, but you know, they do like meat.
No, I counted, I knew exactly how many pieces. That comes off of your allotment of bacon.
That can't be true.
It does. There you go, that one's yours, that one's mine.
Hey, this is not equal to this.
What do you mean it's not equal to this?
I have like one piece of bacon. I took one. You have like 5 or 6 pieces of bacon over there.
I think you took more than one.
I did not.
And then I brought it inside, and I think you swiped some more when you went in to use the restroom.
Can't be true.
I think it is true. I knew how many pieces of bacon I made. Here you go. Now you have 2, and I have 3.
Okay.
Okay, so just a little lunch, the perfect egg.
You're right.
Over easy / medium, and some perfectly cooked bacon. Not overly cooked, but not yucky bacon.
I gotta say, you might want to abandon the pork rind challenge.
Why?
Because wait until you see what's going on behind us in the water. It is an absolute aquarium. I'm seeing sheep's head and parrotfish and snapper of all sorts.
Really?
Uh-huh.
We're gonna put my... There we go.
Yeah, I am gonna go put on my long sleeve shirt.
These things are great for sun protection.
Because you forget when you're in the water, like how burnt you're getting.
Yeah. So I still think we need to go for a scooter ride. That's for sure. Maybe not across the bridge. And I think we should get an appetizer tonight and go over and get some of that pork belly. It's only over on the other side of the bridge.
I'm totally fine for it, but I'm telling you, as soon as you get in there, you're gonna be like, what? I even like ran into a manatee.
Wow, that's awesome. Okay, so let's finish eating, and I'm gonna go inflate the paddle boards. I have egg yolk all over my mustache. I'm gonna inflate the paddle boards. I think it's a little rough for us to be able to paddle, like standing up, because we're still new to it, but we can use it as like a kayak and kind of like a sit down kind of kayak, and just as a raft to kind of go around. Nothing brings more joy to my heart than watching Rachel relax. She is probably the hardest working woman I have ever met. The only person I know who works as hard as Rachel is my mom, but she's just nonstop. She's always going. And you know, we don't get many opportunities to just do this kind of thing, to just sit back and not have any cares or anything. So I love being able to bring her down here to the Keys and just have her do the thing she loves the most, which is be on the water.
Did you see some cool stuff?
There is some cool fish down there. I saw some triggerfish, some angelfish. I probably sound like really weird because my mask is on.
You look cute with your hoodie
My
up.
hoodie on.
You gotta protect the bald head though.
I do. So I called Porky's.
You did?
Yeah, so Porky's Bayside. We've been there before.
Did
They have
they say,
amazing food.
Please don't Porky pig it. Please. Just because it's Porky's in the name, please come with pants. Pants are required. No shoes, but pants.
So we absolutely love Porky's, and right now we're in the middle of a beef, bacon, butter, and egg challenge for our keto channel, which means we're only allowed to eat beef, bacon, butter, and eggs, obviously, but we can't have any kind of sauces or anything like that, just some very gentle seasonings. But they have a happy hour there, and their happy hour is from 3 to 6, and I called them. They still have the pork belly.
Yes.
So what I'm thinking is it's about 2:30. I'd say around 4 o'clock, 4:30, let's head on over there, because we found out that we're almost out of propane. I don't know why we're almost out of propane. I mean, unless when Anthony was using our rig, he decided to just use the propane, you know, for the hot water heater and just burn through all our propane.
Probably.
So we have enough for cooking, but we might as well see if we can exchange a tank there, because I always like to turn it on when we're going to take our showers, because then you get really, really hot showers.
Instead of cold showers.
Instead of cold showers. I'm sorry about that.
That's
we woke
okay.
up this morning. Lesson learned: when your hot water heater doesn't work and you check your circuit breaker, and the circuit breaker is fine, there's a 2-amp fuse right inside there, and if that fuse is blown, the gas won't work and the electric won't work. But at least it was a 2-amp fuse instead of a $150 circuit board.
I will take that every time.
So I said we go get some pork belly. We don't even have to eat it there. We'll bring it back. We'll cook up some steaks and have pork belly and steak for dinner. What do you think?
Steak and pork belly.
One thing I'm gonna say is if you come to Bahia Honda, or even if you go to Curry Hammock or John Pennekamp, which we did a review of which one we think is the best. And actually in that video, I'm not gonna surprise you. Go watch it. The link is up here. But I will say this was not our favorite one.
Right.
But that may be quickly changing. I don't know. Whatever you do, make sure you bring a mask with you. You want to bring a mask and a snorkel. Unfortunately, we have this one, and then we have another one of those full face masks.
I don't like them as much as I thought I would.
The full face mask does not work for me at all because of my beard, so it just floods.
And mine too.
So I am thinking that what we're going to do is when we go over to get some pork belly, there's a place over there called Sandals. They have masks and snorkels, and they're very inexpensive, like $12, $15. We're going to get you another one because we want to be able to enjoy it, but if you have one, bring it or get one on Amazon. If you don't have one, you happen to forget it, just go to a place like Sandals. That place is actually pretty inexpensive. We don't work for them or anything. I find it very inexpensive to go shopping there. You would think
with a souvenir shop.
A souvenir shop in the Keys is going to be really expensive, but their prices, like even their sunglasses are inexpensive. They're selling Oakleys for the price that you would pay in an Oakley store. They're selling these kind of shirts for the price that you're going to pay in Bass Pro Shops or Walmart. So pretty inexpensive place. But you definitely want to have this because you don't want to be on this water and not be able to see all of these cool fish and sea urchins and the coral and everything else.
Nice and shallow. There's lots of shallow places. So if you're afraid, you know, of getting into the deep and it getting too deep for you, you don't have to worry.
You can look, we're 20 feet or more off of the edge, and we're ankle deep in water, knee deep in water at most. So yeah, plenty of ways you can literally just crawl around on your hands and knees and explore. Also, water shoes. Don't forget your water shoes.
Gotta have water shoes. You want a waitress to think that you're crazy? Order 3 orders of pork belly and nothing else.
Yum. Too bad we can't have the sauce because the sauce is like really good. Okay. So that's yours.
Thank you.
And then these are mine.
I think we all know that that's not going to happen.
Why not?
Because I can eat more than you. I am like 5 years old on these things. Barefoot. Like, let's just go. but we didn't want to miss the sunset. We almost missed it because we were shopping for Life is Good t-shirts, but life is actually good, and we made it here just in time.
It looks like they're finally starting to rent out these cabins again. The last time we were here, they said they weren't renting them out anymore because of like COVID and stuff. But I'm looking here and I'm seeing a bunch of families in there. So I'm really hoping that they're renting them out. I mean, I don't know how hard it is to get them.
Perfect family reunion sites.
It would be perfect if we could rent one and then somehow miraculously get an RV site on the same weekend or during the week. It's easier to get these spots during the week than it is on the weekend. But if we could do that, we could have like a nice like family vacation down here.
It would be really awesome. And honestly, it is so nice out. You could tent camp. There's so much of a breeze. And I'm that person that's like, don't tell me about a breeze when I'm used to air conditioning. But this breeze where it's like water on both sides, like you really feel comfortable.
Yeah, because this section that we're standing in right now, this is actually the tent area. You can't bring a big truck over here. I don't even know if my truck would fit under the overpass.
The clearance is too short.
It might just make it, but it would freak Rachel out to drive underneath that thing.
I actually saw the park rangers earlier trying to help a family that had a car with one of those like storage things on top of it for luggage, like a luggage thing, and it was just not working. Well, hello.
One thing, yeah, definitely close that, because what I was just going to say, one thing you have to remember when you come to the Keys,
skeeters,
especially at this time of the day, like in the evening as that sun is going down, yeah, we're just standing over there and riding around. I was getting bit as I was riding, so yeah. They can fly faster than our scooters can drive.
That's amazing, right?
Good morning.
Good morning. I don't want to go home.
I don't want to go home at all. I want to go over to the ranger and find out, hey, is there any chance that there's an open spot in our site tonight? But I don't think there is. I know there's open spots in some of the other sites because there's nobody there.
It's surprising.
And we have gone on the reservation system, and there's a lot of like single spots here and there. And maybe it's because people want to come here for like 3, 4, 5 nights, 2 weeks. I know we're gonna start looking for like a week, and the next time a week pops up, we're coming and just gonna be like, we're going away because it's available. We're gonna base our entire life around, is there an opening at Bahia Honda? Only on the water though.
Right.
Like I'm only willing to do that for one of these water spots. But it's interesting because all you see online, and I feel like it's a scare tactic from people to be like, campsites are full, there's no spots out there, you know, you got to go find something because you're never going to find anything. Don't buy an RV because your campsites are full. But we're not encountering that.
No.
Anytime I want a campsite, and we go to state parks, so we're going to inexpensive places, and every time I go on, we're able to find something without a problem. But even driving past some of the other, you know, like places here, like the Encore parks that are down here, they're pretty empty.
Yeah, they are.
And I know we're like in that transition period from camping up north to everybody starts camping down here, but it's still October. And so I feel like it should be pretty full because this is still a time where you can really enjoy the water because it's still like 86 degrees and the air temperature is still in the mid 80s. This is the perfect camping weather.
Very comfortable.
So why are these spots down here not full? I don't know. But I'm also noticing it up in the northern parts of Florida too. We're finding spots. So please don't listen to people who are saying all the campsites are full, or maybe they're only looking at these really exclusive private campgrounds.
Maybe.
But state park wise, we're finding spots, no problem. I've booked like 10 trips over the next 5 months and have had no issues finding any spots.
So come on down, we're good.
But not to the Keys.
Right.
We want the Keys for ourselves.
Not the water spot.
So we got up this morning, we have to pack up. Yeah, it was only a 2-day trip, but we are coming back to the Keys in 2.5 weeks, where we're gonna be staying at Curry Hammock, which I'm really excited about that one.
Very excited about that.
So different kind of water. I mean, same water, but different kind of atmosphere. It's a little bit more remote, quieter. There's only like 27 campgrounds there. So we're still gonna be able to take our paddle boards. We're gonna have a great time. We got up this morning though, we had to film our vlog for our keto channel, which if you didn't know, we both lost over 100 pounds on keto, and we run a channel, and right now we are in the middle of a nothing but beef, butter, bacon, and egg challenge.
Which is hard in the Keys because you want to eat seafood.
We want to eat seafood. So we've been vlogging every day, and then we wanted to do it here with the sunrise, which was just absolutely gorgeous.
There's nothing like a Key West sunrise or sunset.
It's kind of cool to be in an area where you can get up in the morning and go just a few hundred yards and see the sunrise, and then in the evening go back the other few hundred yards and see the sunset. Like, where else can you do that, right? You have
Only
a beach
here.
on both sides.
It's gorgeous.
So we're going to pack up our paddle boards because it is really rough out today. There's no way we're gonna be able to stand on our paddle board. We're gonna take our scooters for a nice ride down the highway. We did not go over the bridge. We chickened out.
We snorkeled instead.
We went snorkeling instead, but we did eat pork
Paddleboarding.
belly. We did have our pork belly.
We did.
We still rewarded ourselves for that. And then I'd like to take another nice little swim before like we pack everything up.
Let's do it.
But I'll take down the paddle boards. You pack up inside of the rig. I have a question for you guys though. So I was looking for toothpaste, which I couldn't find any until we found these little sample packets. But we have like 10 things of deodorant. And we have like, I don't know, 50 bottles of shampoo, which why do I have all that shampoo is beyond me. And body wash. But I didn't have any toothpaste, and I was curious. Let us know down in the comment section, what is it that you have in your RV that you have way too much of? That every time you go through your RV, you're like, we need to empty this thing out. I'm curious. For me, I think it's like different types of toiletries.
And what do you always forget to pack?
That's a good one. I just want to give a shout out to all the park hosts at the state parks here in the state of Florida. You guys do an amazing job. So if you happen to see this video, thank you. I mean, really, thank you so much. It is so awesome to be able to come to these parks and never see garbage. The campsites are always perfect. And I'm seeing you guys, look at this. 7:30 in the morning out here, blowing off the patio, picking up the garbage on the beach. What you do is so important and really appreciated. What you looking at?
The fact that there's no boat staying here. It's crazy. Look, it's completely empty in the marina.
Could just take your paddleboard in here and just paddle around. Look at how
Yes.
calm it is in here in this little inlet.
I am not used to there being nobody here.
There is something about that last meal at a campsite. It's like pleasurable yet
Sad.
sad at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just packing up. We had a couple of eggs left and there's no sense of bringing it home. So we had to heat up the Blackstone anyway so that I can clean it. So I'm having one over easy egg because we only had 3 left and a couple slices of bacon. And Rachel's having 2 dirty eggs.
Right, cooked in the bacon grease.
And bacon. Yeah, people ask, like, what is a dirty egg? A dirty egg is eggs that you cooked in the bacon grease after you made the bacon. And for people who aren't on keto, that probably sounds really disgusting and unhealthy, but it's really delicious.
It's awesome.
The only problem is Rachel likes her yolks cooked.
I do.
Let us know down in the comment section, how do you like your yolks? Do you like your yolks like over medium, over well, sunny side up? Do you like them scrambled? How do you like them? That was cool.
That was super cool. We got to meet a subscriber that was actually staying just across the street from us.
Sorry about the noise from the air conditioner.
Yeah.
But it was really cool. He came up to me. He was like, hey, are you guys going to post a video? He's like, I follow you guys. And then he was telling us, like, I was hoping I was just going to bump into you. I didn't want to bother you. And I just want to say, if you're out and you see us, stop and say hello. We're like nobodies. We're 2 dummies who decided to put ourselves on YouTube.
There's
like,
crazy in the title.
Yeah, so please, if you see us at a campground, come and say hello.
We want to see you.
Yeah, it would be really cool. What happened? You lost your hat?
I did. We're just going too fast.
So I just launched the drone. Let's go ahead and head. There's a lot of traffic on this road. So I just launched the drone. Let's go ahead and go down to the 7 Mile Bridge. We can go down the old bridge about halfway across.
I don't know where I am going, but I know that I'm going with you. And I don't care where this life takes me, 'cause all I want is you there too. And all I need
just riding across the bridge, and look at the turtle. Look how clear this water is.
It's a sea turtle.
Look how clear. I was riding across the bridge and I looked off to the side.
It's so clear you can actually see him.
Wow. Look at the size of him. I'm gonna zoom in. Look at him.
What's up, Crush? Oh, and there's a shark coming to meet him over there.
Oh yeah, look at that. Now what are we? We've got to be 30 feet, 25 feet over the water.
Yeah.
And look at just how clear this is.
Wonder how old that sea turtle is. 100? 120?
Moments like these make me miss my Uncle Jerry. He was an avid fisherman, and he used to love seeing sea turtles when we would be out in the boat, because he'd say they don't need to come up for air as often as you think. So the next time this turtle is spotted, you know, he may be in a different country. He may be in Cuba. So it's just kind of cool to see all these sea creatures and just remember all of my family who love to fish.
My hat's on backwards. I almost lost it several times.
I did lose mine once, and you're like a little kid, which is what the Keys brings out, right? The water really calls you home. And you think that you're not going to have a blue that's like my bathing suit, like the blue-green, but there are those colors here.
Yeah, this is absolutely gorgeous. I'm so glad we did this. Next time we come, I definitely want to bring our bikes. We didn't bring our bikes this time because we figured it was only one night.
Right.
And you can only do so much. But when you come for like 3 or 4 nights, you have more time. And I would love to just bring my bicycle and ride just across the entire bridge, you know, do like a nice 30 or 40 mile ride.
Me too.
So we're gonna head back, and then I think we're gonna go in the water for a few minutes. All we have to do is literally hook up the RV. Everything is all packed up.
I love it.
It's by the time we get back, it'll be 10 o'clock. We can spend an hour or 2 in the water and then get out of here.
Get the last little bit of fun. Well, it's been another successful trip to Bahia Honda State Park.
We had so much fun. It was just nice and relaxing. Even though it was a short stay, what a great time we had. I mean, this was a really nice scooter ride going down to the 7 Mile Bridge. We got to see some stingrays. We got to see the turtle, a shark. Just an awesome trip. So we're gonna head back to the campsite. We're gonna do a little bit of swimming, and then we're gonna head home. Are you ready to learn how to scuba dive yet?
No.
I really think you should.
I'm interested in snorkeling more, if that helps.
I think you should learn how to scuba dive. I think if once you got into scuba diving, I would never be able to get you out of the water. You don't even have to go 50 or 60 feet deep. Just be able to go down 20 feet and you'd really be able to enjoy the fish. You'd see so much more because you love sea life.
I do love sea life.
How many of you guys are scuba divers? Let us know down in the comments section. And if you were a scuba diver, tell Rachel how much fun it is as I'm falling off the cliff and now I gotta swim. Tell her how much fun it is and how safe it is.
And how many out there are snorkelers? And if you think that I should stick with snorkeling and just become more of an avid snorkeler,
I think you would
leave
enjoy
that in the comments.
I think you would enjoy scuba diving, plus it's something we could do together. It wouldn't hurt you to just get your certification. I'll do the certification again with you.
It's a slippery slope with Joe though. Like once we have it, there's no stopping us.
Yeah, but you're enjoying the Keys.
I am.
And I think we would really enjoy it. I don't want to go home.
But we gotta.
I don't want to go home. Can't we just like forget about all our responsibilities?
No, we're adults.
I don't want to be an adult. I just want to be a child. Isn't it awesome that you can just do this in the back of your campsite? We don't even have to go to the beach.
It makes such a difference getting a water campsite versus a dry campsite because you do have this in your backyard.
Now I'm gonna say, if you can get any site at Bahia Honda, go ahead and do it. But I would definitely look for these water campsites. If you can't find one though, there is a beach right on the other side. There's just as much swimming over there. There's just as much to enjoy.
But you don't have to drag your stuff.
But you don't have to bring your stuff.
If you're here.
I definitely think we are going to be on the lookout more for these water sites and seriously just adopt the attitude of when one pops up, we plan our vacation around that. That's the beauty of being an RVer though, right?
Right.
You don't have to worry about hotels and stuff. So as soon as the site opens up, you go ahead and book it and then you can kind of plan everything for it.
And the fun of a weekend warrior attitude is if it's 1 or 2 days, that's enough. Today is a great day to have a great day. So if you just have 1 or 2 great days to your vacation, just imagine how your entire month is going to be more restful because you took this time.
Yeah. So we're going to go swimming for a little while longer, but I think we're going to end the vlog right here since we are all packed up. All we literally have to do is unplug. I think I'm going to take a quick shower to rinse off the salt water because the tank is full and I'd like to not have a full tank anyway.
Right.
And since we got a dump, we can do that. So all we have to do is literally unplug and drive away. So we're going to end this right here. Now let us know down in the comment section, have you ever been to Bahia Honda or have you ever been to any of the RV parks in the Keys, whether it's a state park or it's just one of the local private parks? Let us know down in the comment section.
What's your favorite one?
So if you like seeing videos like this, please do us a favor. Hit that like button down below. It really does help build the channel. It also lets us know what type of content you're looking to see.
Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click the little bell icon, and that way every single time we upload a new video, you'll be alerted to it.
Until next time, happy camping.